Mind becoming just like Atma Swarupa and abiding that is samadhi, but it gets distracted by other anatma thoughts that should be eliminated, and that firm rootedness is samadhi nishtha. Now, a person who is samadhi nishtha, whose mind is so absorbed in the Swarupa that firm rootedness is there, how he becomes Brahmakara. So how he becomes Brahmakara? So that is now we are explaining with the help of an illustration. Huh? Or we have not done? Sure? Huh? This is not there. No. 358 is not there. I can just take it.
अन्वय एक निष्ठया सति सप्तः नरः सद्भावं याति हि कीटकः भ्रमरं ध्यायन् भ्रमरत्वाय कल्पते. Again, एकनिष्ठया सति सप्तः नरः सद्भावं याति हि कीटकः भ्रमरं ध्यायन् भ्रमरत्वाय कल्पते.
Upadhi Yoga was done or not? It was done. No? So it is like this, what is called as, popularly known as Brahmarakita Nyaya. It is based on a popular notion. Brahmara here is what? You know what is it makes a small mud nest and there are holes in them. And it fills up that hole afterwards, not immediately, afterwards with white something. Is white? If anybody wants, you can come to my because they have found there is Ahimsavadi and this fellow, see, only when painting comes it will go, otherwise no. And on that they go on making it become a big nest. It has become a big nest. I can't say because whether something is there or not, I can't know. I can't remove it as well. So that is there as well. At least about 4 inch long about 2 inch wide it is there as well. Or a mud means nest over nest, nest over nest, nest over nest. But this Brahmarakita Nyaya is based on a popular notion. What is that notion? That, you know what does it do? It makes a nest, mud nest. And it is said that it brings some worm from somewhere, some specific worm. Means that worm is not the progeny of the worm. That is a popular concept. Jivadadi may contradict it, there are different things as well. Popular concept is this. It brings a worm from somewhere and puts in that nest. And what does it do? It stays there at the hole of the nest and goes on pecking at the worm. And this frightened worm always thinks of who? This Brahmana, what? And by that constant thinking, it gets transformed into master. This is a popular nature. So that is a worm which is not a worm, but because of constant thinking of this, because this fellow is pecking. So it is so frightened, and pain also is there because it gets transformed into what? This is the notion which is made use of. Zoology says it is something from what only what they call a pupa state. Pupa state. And pupa state gets hibernated, etc. And afterwards it becomes a whatever it may be. We have to take the popular notion. That is the Brahmarakita Nyaya. Because when we were, Swami Chinmayanji was taking and Western made a big issue out of it. This is not correct, it is like that. It makes it so we don't contradict. But The illustration is based on the popular notion those days. That's all. That's what it is. As you think, so you become. As you think, if there's that, this is there. Varying example is there. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. When he was doing the upasana like a Hanuman, he developed a small tail also. And he was jumping from tree to tree. That is what. That should be, that upasana must be so intense, not like our upasana. These things, one thing happened. General complaint, prayers are not answered. It seems once happened, one old man went to a government officer, and that government officer was very duty conscious, not like present day corrupt person, etc. Very duty conscious. And this person, old, went with the help of the daughter because he can't walk with the help of the daughter, and went to the government officer and filed. I have written 5 letters, but you have not answered even a single one. He was a duty conscious person. Sir, I have not received a single letter. How is it possible? I have written 5 letters. At least you should have answered one. The daughter told the father, Daddy, you have written 5 letters, but they are in the drawer. they are in the drawer. They are not posted down. So like that, he says, many prayers, they are there in the drawer, not posted because there is no stamp of Shraddha, intensity is not there. And then he says, at times, so Bhagavan also doesn't answer prayer because Bhagavan knows the prayer is for a very silly thing. Because the prayer is for a very silly thing, he just brushes aside. So that also is there. So because if really something that you mean, etc., and that Shraddha is there, it will be answered. So right there. So here, that must be that intense, that meditation must be there. Not once in a while. So Sunday morning, you watch Instagram, I am Brahma Sarovar. Evening, Drishya Vilay. So Samadhi, what is Abhyasa. That's why Krishna emphasizes not simply on Vairagya. Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagya. First thing, vairagya is questionable. Even if it is there, so this abhyasa is necessary. So that is it. So anyway, this illustration is based on popular notion. So what they say must be correct because of that is the research, etc. It may be true also. Ekanishthaya sati saktaha naraha. Sati, sat here is ekamesva dvitiyam sat brahma. Sati in Brahma means Brahmani. Sati is Brahmani. Brahmani saktaha. Vidisaktaha samahita manaha. The one whose mind is absorbed in Brahma. Samahita manaha. How? Ekanishthaya. Ekanishta. What is Ekanishta? Mind is preoccupied in only Brahma and Brahma alone without anything else whatsoever. So Ekanishthaya. Ekanishthaya says, so the Sati Saktaha Naraha Sadbhavam Yati becomes what? Brahma itself. So it is said, Yo yadantar mayo bhavati satadapnoti asamshayam. Yo yadantar maya bhavati. Whoever is totally absorbed inside in whatever area, he becomes that. This is how Saguna Brahma Upasana. If you totally meditate on Hiranyagarbha and make the mind absorb Hiranyagarbha, you become the Hiranyagarbha. Do you know why it is also? Jagat is projection of mind. Jagat is projection of the mind. So that's why intense meditation on a certain dheya makes the meditator gain that particular dheya, become one with the dheya. Sadbhavam yatya yo yadantarmayo bhavati satadapnoti asamshayam Brahma satyam avaptum tvam Brahma satyam ayo bhava. Yoga Vasishtha. Brahma satyam avaptum tvam. If you want to attain Brahma Satya Swarupa Brahma, Brahma satyam ayo bhava. Let your mind become just like what? Brahma. You are gaining Brahma. Yo yadantarmayo bhavati sa tadapnoti asamshayam Brahma satyam avaptum tvam Brahma satyam mayo bhava. So that I say, Sati Sakyam, Ekanishthaya, without any distraction, the person who is totally absorbed in the Brahma Swarupa becomes Sadbhavam Yati, becomes Brahma Swarupa. How is explained with the help of an illustration. Kitakaha. Kitakaha means some bird. Brahmaram Dhyayan. Always constantly and consistently thinking of who? What? If you say what? Brahmaratvaya kalpate. Becomes fit to become a Brahmara, only fit to become Brahmara. Fit to become Brahmara. Brahmaratvaya kalpate. Same illustration is explained with respect to Darshtantika, that is Brahma Swarupa.
Kriyantarasakthimapadya kitakaha Yayan yathanim yadibhava pruchati Tathaiva yogi paramatma tattvam Yatva samayati tadekanishthaya Anvaya Kitakaha Kriyantara-saktim apasya Adim Dhyayan Yatha Hi Adibhavam Ruchyati तथा एव योगी परमात्म तत्वं तदेव निष्ठया ध्यात्वा समायाति. Again, कीटकः क्रियान्तरासक्तिम् अपास्य अलिं ध्यायन् यथा हि अलिभावमुच्यते तथा एव योगी परमात्म तत्वं तदेव निष्ठया ध्यात्वा समायाति.
Just as this kitakaha, this word, what does it do? Kriyantarasaktim apasya. Apasya, giving up, tyaktva. See, in the earlier verse, Ekanishthaya was there, no? What is that Ekanishta? Kriyantarasaktim apasya. Having given up preoccupation in all other activities. So asakti, interest or preoccupation in all other activities, having given up. It is Kriyantarasaktim apasya. So what does it do? Alim. Alim is Brahmara. Alim is Brahmara. That was. So that is it. Alim dhyayan, constantly thinking of that Brahmara, was yatha, how it becomes what? Alhi, yatha he is well known. Adibhavam richati, richati, prapnoti, gains the status of Ali, the was means that worm itself becomes the was. Here one thing, as per illustration, we have to keep in mind, a worm which is not a was becomes the was. That is Brahma Dhyana. Jiva, who in reality is who? Brahma itself, what to speak of, he becomes the Brahma. That way it is to be taken, like Kaimotika Jnana. Then it says, Tatha eva, in the same manner, Yogi. Who is Yogi? Come on, give you one word. Dhyayi. One who takes to Dhyana. Okay. Dhyayi. Paramatma Tattvam Tadeka Nishkaya Dhyatva. Dhyatva, having meditated upon. Paramatma Tattvam. How? Tadeka Nishkaya means without asakti, interest or preoccupation in any other thing than dhyana. Other thing than dhyana. Tadeka nishkaya dhyatva, I meditated. Samayati means become the very Brahma. So what is important is mind which has got Drishya Vidaya should constantly abide in Atma Sarupa, Nishtha of the Samadhi must be there. That is when Jivan Mukti is possible. The question is, why do you insist on all these things? The mind should be withdrawn from all the preoccupation. Mind should not have interest in other things. Why should other? After all, everything is Brahma. That is also Brahma. This is also Brahma. Why give up? Why that Vairagya? That is also Brahma. This is also. That nothing other than Brahma. There is nothing other than Brahma. Why all this is? Mind preoccupied in gross things, in Vishaya, is not capable of appreciating the Atma Swarupa. Why? Vishayas or Prapancha is not the intrinsic feature of Atma. See, knowledge of any given thing must be true to the nature of the thing. Atma is Nishprapancha, Nirupadhika, and therefore Anadhyasta. Mind also must be so, and therefore mind occupied in the sthula can never, whether it is Bahya or Antara, cannot appreciate the Swarupa. Continue.
Atīva sūkṣmam paramatma tattvam na sthula drushtya pratipattum arhati samadhinatyanta sūkṣma vruttya ज्ञातव्यमार्येरपि शुद्धबुद्धिभिः अन्वय परमात्मतत्त्वम् अतीव सूक्ष्मं स्थूलदृष्ट्या प्रतिपत्तुं न अर्हति समाधिना अत्यंत सुसूक्ष्म बुद्धिया अतिशुद्ध बुद्धिभिः आर्यैः ज्ञातव्यम्. Again, परमात्म तत्त्वम् अतीव सूक्ष्मं स्थूलदृष्ट्या प्रतिपत्तुं न अर्हति समाधिना अत्यंत सुसूक्ष्म वृत्त्या अतिशुद्ध बुद्धिभिः आर्यैः ज्ञातव्यम्.
Why the mind must be withdrawn from all the Vishayas? Why it has to be Sukshma? The reason is being Paramatma Tattvam, the principle of ultimate reality, absolute reality, Atma, Brahma, is Atīva Sukshma. is the most subtle principle. Ativa here is excessively means the most superlative of use. Sukshma. Why? It is nirguna. It is nirguna. It is nirvishaya. It is a guna make the thing gross. Because of Vishaya, Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha have what? That is that have what? The gunas. Those gunas, more the gunas, more gross, less the gunas, less gross, more subtle, no gunas, more subtle. Nirgunataya, because being nirguna and therefore nirvishaya, ativa sukshmam. And it is param. Param means beyond 5 koshas. Pancha koshatitam means distinct from Annamaya kosha, Pranamaya kosha, Manomaya kosha, Vijnanamaya kosha, Anandamaya kosha. All these are drishya, inert in nature. This is the Drik Swarupa, Drishi Swarupa, the Chaitanya Tattva, which is independent of that, and therefore Pancha Kosha Vilakshanam, that is Atma Tattvam. So again it is Parama Param because it is Paricheda Rahitam, free from 3 limitations. Desha Paricheda, Kala Paricheda, Vastu Paricheda, free from all these. So Paramatma Tattvam Sthula Drishtya Pratipattum Na Arhati. By Drishti. What is Drishti here? Drishti here is Antakarana Vritti. Antakarana Vritti belonging to, pertaining to Sthula. What are the Sthula? Sthula Sharira and the Vishaya. Sthula Drishtya. So Drishtya means, so that is Shariradi Sthula Vastu Vishyami, that Vishayinya Drishtya. By the Antakarana Vritti corresponding the body, etc. and all the Vishayas. Why it is not Sudrishta Pratipattum Na Harati? When Antakarana Vritti corresponding to gross body and the Vishayas, then what happens? These Vrittis, Sthula Vrittis, appear as though the intrinsic feature of Atma, which is not. And therefore, what you appreciate is not Atma in its true nature, but mixed with Sthula Vishayadrishti. It is just like eating a chocolate with a silver wrapper. How do you do that? You can try. Become a child. So, it is like that. You remove the Panchakosha Vilakshana. So, Vilakshana means what? You can't destroy Panchakosha, but you can put Panchakosha out of your cognition. Don't think so. What can you do with Panchakosha? It is governed by what? Prarabdha, not your Purusha. No. I am a Vedanti. So, I am listening to so much of Vedanta and therefore no. How can Panchakosha do? ये कुछ नहीं चलता है. As you think, so it will be reported. So if you are thinking of Panchakosha, faithfully they will be there as such. So therefore what is that? So you can put them out of cognition. When can you put out of cognition? When they are not used. When they are not used, presently are they used or not? Why are they used? Interest in the Vishaya. Interaction with the Vishaya. Why interaction with the? कुछ मिलने का है, कुछ प्राप्त करने का है. क्या प्राप्त करने का है? सुख, not दुख, but इनका प्राप्त करने का है सुख, but along with that comes what? दुख. So therefore, see, all because of interaction. Otherwise, in sleep, where is dukkha? While no interaction with the Jagat, including the subtle body. So therefore, you can easily see. This is what we are after. You have to know it. It is not cock and bull thing as well. Therefore, sorrow is because of interaction of the gross and the subtle body, mainly subtle body, with the Vishayatmaka Prapancha. Yes, always sleep, including in the class. That doesn't solve the problem permanently. Temporary, that temporal provision Bhagavan has kept, otherwise we will not be able to survive. Because bare minimum sleep is necessary. Bare minimum sleep is necessary. Otherwise, this long travel in the aeroplane or like train, etc., you should be chair car. Second class berth is better than AC chair car. You know what happens? After 2 a.m. or so, you feel just like lying down on the ground. You can't tolerate that. It's not that. Just you feel like lying down there, just to straighten the body. Unless this fellow is Kumbhakarna. He is Kumbhakarna and he is so fast asleep. कुछ पता नहीं है सब मॉर्निंग दैट वेटर हैज टू बेड के लिए लो करके he has to be woken up. That is a different thing. Otherwise you can't tolerate. So suppose because of something 2 days or this is not that you are not slept, you have no control over your sitting. You sleep off. That is mechanism is not that. It has to get replenished. That is different thing. So here saying, that means all sorrows are because of interaction with the Jagat. That thing is what? Abide in Swarupa where there is no Jagat. Then how can you do Vyavahara? First finish Vyavahara and then come. That is what it is. That is why I say, first finish your duties. First finish your duties and then come. Of course, while discharging the duties, make preparation also. Because all of a sudden you will not be able to withdraw. But final withdrawal, otherwise what will happen? I should have done it. I have not done it. That mind cannot abide in the Swarupa. So we are not here. We are talking of the condition where Vyavahara in terms of what needs to be done. Otherwise not Vyavahara. Even one foot is in the grave, still duty continues. Others are making maja. Babysitting and all this thing and that. So that is not the duty. And that's why what they say, our Varnashrama system is a well-planned one. That is why there is what is called as Vanaprastha Ashram. Vanaprastha Ashram, the moment, the day you see the face of the grandson or granddaughter nowadays, so no distinction that was made now. So that's you have that Grahastha has the permission of the Shastra to retire. Semi-retirement, not total retirement. Total retirement is what? Sannyasa. He is not capable of that. Semi-retirement. What about the wife? Choice is there. Whether she would like to accompany, then take her. If she is not, entrust her to the care of her son. That is the job of the son. Because he has become a father now. He is a grahastha. He has to and hand over all the rituals, etc. to who? The son. It is a well-planned. Why? Because it is not that dharmartha is only the आजकल धर्म नहीं है. Artha kama alone is not the goal of life. Dharma, artha kama with the guidelines of dharma finally is what? Moksha. So that पुरुषार्थ है no. आजकल क्या पुरुषार्थ है? खाओ पीओ मजा करो. So that is the पुरुषार्थ. So that's why तस्मात् शास्त्रम प्रमाणम ते कार्याकार्य व्यवस्थित. So Krishna, does he know Shastra or not? So that means what should be done, what should not be done. Your guidelines is where? From the Shastra only. That is what it is. So that is why even in between one can skip also, provided eligibility is there. These ashramas can be skipped. There is no rule that some say brahmacharya, grahastha, vanaprastha, sannyasa. This is the linear method. So then bypass method also is there. So what is the bypass method? From brahmacharya you can skip to sannyasa. Or from grahastha you can skip to sannyasa. From vanaprastha of course to sannyasa. And suppose at vanaprastha level he is not ready, continue in vanaprastha, don't take to sannyasa. So that depends on the eligibility, capacity, etc. So that will say, so sthula drishtya pratipartum na arhati. Mind preoccupied in the gross body and the vishayas and the needs of that is not, say, he cannot attain the atit sukshmam paramatma tattvam. Therefore what is to be done? One has to withdraw from Sukshma Drishti. How can we do that? Sukshma, Sthula Drishti. One has to withdraw from Sthula Drishti. How Sthula Drishti comes to you? Through Antakarana Vritti. Word doesn't enter your brain. Poor word is there only as such. Otherwise, what will happen? Oh, Shivaji Parka crowd. What is that Chaitanya Bhumi crowd will today Ambedkar Punya Tithi. All that mob will enter your brain as such. So it is not safe. So that is the case. So that is the case. So that is Samadhina Atyanta Sukshma Vrittya. By Samadhi. And Samadhi means what is accomplished? Drishya Hidaya. Sushukma Vritti. Antakarna, they are very sukshma. Sushtu sukshma means what? They are just like Atma Swarupa, Atmakara Vritti, Brahmakara Vritti, Akhandakara Vritti. By such Vrittya, say, Aryaihi. Aryaihi. So who are Arya? Those who are well versed in the Shastra, those who follow the Dharmacharana. Those who follow the Dharmacharana, Aryaihi, that is Shruti, Smriti, Ukta, Margagaihi. Hitler has misinterpreted this word Arya. See, Aryan Sastra means blue blood and all that nonsense is speak. Arya means person who follows the route mentioned by Shruti and Shruti. You know, Mother Sita addresses Rama as what? Arya or Arya Putra. His father-in-law is who? Arya or Arya Putra means a mature, disciplined person who lives the life of Dharma is Arya. So that is what it is. Anyway, by this theory of migration of Aryan is a humbug. It is all brainwave of British people. It is long back dismissed the lock, stock, barrel, but this government has no brain. They don't remove it from the pages of history, and this history is going on in the schools and colleges. Long back refuted. So long back it is refuted with facts and figures. The theory of migration of Aryans in this thing. So we are natives of this Bharat. We are not the ones who are migrated from outside the system. The divide and rule, no, even this also the divide and rule goes on, that's all. Who divided and who rules, that differs, that's all. Earlier foreigners did it, now in native people only are these. That's why how they will get votes otherwise. So they say, Sukritya Aryaihi, that is what Aryaihi means, Shruti Smriti Ukta Margadaihi, those who follow the marga told by Shruti and Yukti. So Smriti and Shruti, so therefore it says Aryaihi Jnatavyam. How? Atishuddha Buddhi Aryaihi. Mere living a life of dharma is not sufficient. Buddhi must be ati shuddha. What is ati shuddha buddhi? Nirvishaya buddhi. Buddhi is not preoccupied in the Vishaya. Nirguna, that is what is called as Panchakosha Vilakshana. Nirvishaya buddhi means a buddhi, antakarana, which has become just like Atma Sarupa, Atmakara, Akhandakara. That means mind must be ati sukshma, mind must be nirmala. Why it should be so? It is explained with the help of an illustration. That is mano nirmalya. See, to make the mind nirmala, you have to take to dhyana. And what dhyana? Withdrawal from sthula vritti, taking to ati sukshma vritti. Ati sukshma vritti is vritti just like Atma, for which means is what? Sadhana is what? Dhyana. That is it.
Yatha suvarnam putapaka shodhitam Yaswamalam swapna gunam samruchyati Tatha manah tatvarajastamo malam Jnanena santyajya sameti tattvam Anvaya Yatha Putapapashodhitam Suvarnam Malam Tyaktva Swatmagunam Samruchyati Tatha Manaha Satvarajastamo Malam Dhyanena Satyajya Tattvam Sameti. Again, Yatha Putapakashodhitam Suvarnam Malam Tyaktva Swatmagunam Samruchyati Tatha Manaha Satvarajastamo Malam Dhyanena Satyajya Tattvam Sameti.
Illustration is that of purification of gold. This golden ore is taken and it is heated to get melted in the crucible. Puta means crucible. Paka means, paka means cooking. Cooking means what? Agni Sanyoga. Puta is crucible. Paka is Agni Sanyoga. Shodhitam, purified. Just as Suvarna, the gold, which is purified by heating up in a crucible. So what they do is, the golden ore is taken, some red clay or some chemical is mixed in that, and they heat up until that metal gold gets melted. When it gets melted, impurities surface on the top. That is called as a dross. See, any metal when melted, whatever impurities that surface called dross, and the dross is removed. What is remaining in the what? Kitna 99 carat? What is the most purified? Huh? 99.99. 99.9. Up to that they can go. This 0.01 impurity will be there as well. And दूसरा क्या है? 24 carat gold. It means what? How much mixing? Huh? 24 is pure. अच्छा 24 is 99.9. 22 is mixed one. Just by and by what is going on. So that's why यथा पुटपाकशोधितं सुवर्णम, gold which is purified in the heated crucible, what does it do? Malam tyaktva, having given up the mala, the dross, malam tyaktva, swatma gunam samruchati, gains its luster. Its guna means what is feature. What is the feature? Luster, shining. Samruchati, gain, prapnoti. Tatha, in the same manner, manaha, the mind, says, sattva rajas tamo malam dhyanena santajya. Dhyanena. Here what is the fire? Here what is the fire? There it is Agni Yoga Paka. But here dhyana, not jnanagni. Dhyana, constant meditation. So dhyanena rajastamo malam, sattva rajastamo malam santajya. Having given up the impurities of sattva guna, rajoguna, tamoguna, santajya, tattvam sameti. Tattvam sameti, tattvam is swarupa, prapnoti, it gains the swarupa. It gains the swarupa. So that is how, why dhyana is necessary. Dhyana, what happens? It removes the mala of sattva guna, rajoguna, tamoguna, and atma swarupa is manifest in its swarupa. Continuing.
निरन्तराभ्यासवशात्तदित्थम् तत्त्वं मनो ब्रह्मणि लीयते यदा तदा समाधिस्तविकल्पवर्जितः स्वतोऽद्वयानन्दरसानुभावकः अन्वय इत्थं यदा निरन्तराभ्यासवशात् तत् पक्वं मनः ब्रह्मणि लीयते तदा सः विकल्पवर्जितः स्वतः अद्वयानन्दरसानुभावकः समाधिः भवति. Again, इत्थं यदा निरन्तराभ्यासवशात् तत् पक्वं मनः ब्रह्मणि लीयते तदा सः विकल्पवर्जितः स्वतः अद्वयानन्दरसानुभावकः समाधिः भवति.
When such samadhi is described, taditham is as described earlier by taking to dhyana, withdrawing from sthula vritti and making the mind ati sukshma. Itham yada, when nirantarabhyasavasha, abhyasavasha, on account of what? Repeated practice. And how repeated practice? Nirantara. That alone is the preoccupation. So that is why olden days rishis etc. used to go where? Forest, or even today ekanta. What is required is ekanta, because in marketplace you can't get this disposition. One has to be away from that. So ittam, so yada nirantarabhyas. Ekanta means not simply staying one thing with the cell phone there. With cell phone, the fellow contacts the entire world. If otherwise he would have contacted one who has come across. One who is in front. With this is entire world communication. With what? Email and cell phone. But ekanta is within. Even in the crowd one can be in ekanta. Just to withdraw. Why? Because perception of the Jagat is through the preoccupation of the mind. So just to withdraw it. But that needs a special capacity. Taditham yada nirantarabhyasavasha pakvam manaha. What is this pakvam manaha? See, paka means cooking. What do you mean by cooking? That which has become ready. Pakwa also means mature. Fruit. Pakwa, phala. What do you mean by mature? Mature in terms of freedom from ajnana and viparita bhavana. Ajnana, that is what? Apakvata, that is the immaturity. So free from ignorance and viparita bhavana, body etc. is me, free from that. So that means free from the defects of viparita bhavana, aham bhavana, I am the body etc. ignorance of the Swarupa. That is what is told where in Bhagavad Gita 18th chapter 51st shlok. Buddhya vishuddhaya yuktaha. Vishuddha buddhi. What vishuddha buddhi? Which is free from maya, free from avidya, free from identification with the body. It is not mere shuddhantakarana. There buddhya vishuddhaya yuktaha is mind which has already gained the atma sakshatkara. So by that, it says, itham pakvam manaha. Then what? Brahmani viyate. Get absorbed in Brahma because nirvrittika. It is nirvishaya, nirvrittika. Becomes just like Brahma. That is what is absorption of the mind in Brahma. Tada, then saha, masculine because samadhi is masculine word. That state, what type of state? Nirvikalpakaha. Free from bheda. So vikalpa rahita, bheda rahita, vishaya rahita, drishya rahita, nirvikalpa, ahankara rahita. So nirvikalpa, saha, vikalpavarita, samadhi bhavati. And what type of samadhi is? Swataha advayananda rasanubhavaka, which makes you experience Advaya Ananda, which itself is rasa. How? Swataha. Swataha means not dependent on Vishayas, not dependent on even Antakarna, because of Antakarna is already got past. Akhandakara Vritti also has gone. What is there in the Swarupa in its own nature? That is one. So that is one. Samadhi fixed. Fine. If this samadhi is gained, where mind is totally absorbed in Sarupa, what result one gets? What is the further?
Samadhi nanena sahasravasana ग्रन्थेर्विनाशो विरकर्मनाशः अन्तर्बहिः सर्वत एव सर्वदा स्वरूपविस्फूर्तिरयत्नतः स्वरूपविस्फूर्तिरयत्नतः स्वरूपविस्फूर्तिरयत्नतः
अतः डबल विसर्ग becomes sakar. It is
स्वरूपविस्फूर्तिरयत्नतः अन्वय अनेन समाधिना समस्तवासना ग्रन्थेः विनाशः अखिलकर्मनाशः अन्तर्बहिः सर्वतः एव स्वरूपविस्फूर्तिः सर्वदा अयत्नतः स्यात्. Again, अनेन समाधिना समस्तवासना ग्रन्थेः विनाशः अखिलकर्मनाशः अन्तर्बहिः सर्वतः एव स्वरूपविस्फूर्तिः सर्वदा अयत्नतः स्यात्.
Anena samadhina, by accomplishment of such samadhi wherein mind is totally absorbed in the Swarupa. This is what is accomplished. What is that? Number one, samasta vasana granthehe vinashaha. Vinasha, total destruction of granthi, the knot of all vasana. Samasta vasana here, all vasanas along with their ashraya, avidya. Why it is called granthi? A granthi knot is difficult to untie. You know, there is a Brahma Ghat, they say. Brahma. You don't know what to do. Finally, what you do? You cut it. So you cut it. Therefore, it is very difficult to untie. So there are knots. Very simple. Just one end you say and pull it. It gets untied. But there are other ones very difficult to untie. So it is like that granthi. That granthi means the deha tadatmya, adhyasa of anatma on atma, bhitar, adhyana. So samasta vasana granthehe vinashaha. Then ahankara also goes thereby. Akhila karma nashaha. Destruction of all karma means sanchita karma gets destroyed and agami karma doesn't get attacked. So this prarabdha will go in its own course. So therefore akhila karma nasha. And antaha bahi sarvataha eva, always this spurti. What spurti? Swarupa is spurti. Swarupa is spurti means purana, cognition of Advaya Sarupa Atma. Antaha Bahi. Antaha means in terms of dhyana, samadhi. Bahi, even by prarabdha, when interacts with the world, what he sees is what? Brahma Sarupa only. Means everything is Brahma Sarupa. Antarbahi Sarvataha eva. At all time, at all places, Sarvada at all times. Sarvataha eva, at all places with respect to everything. Say, what is that? Antarvispurtihi sarvada ayatnataha asya. Effortlessly it takes place. Spontaneously it is, because earlier in Nirvikalpa Samadhi, efforts were there. Now Samadhi Nishtha is there. It has become natural to this person. Ayatnataha asya.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् गो ब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु